All right, coaches, right here we have a drill where we're learning how to shoot over an outstretched arm. And this is one of the most important shooting drills that you can do because it's not realistic to catch and shoot without defense. And shooting over an outstretched hand, especially a really tall hand, is really important. And sometimes you can have the player fake to create space for themselves. So right here, it's nice and controlled where the player just stands, and then you can use a broom or you can use the coach, and the coaches stand right in front of the player and raise the hand up and raise it up really close to the player. A lot of players don't like this because it's really close. They try to bag up and create space, but you have to teach the players not to do that and to allow for that uncomfortable feeling. As you can see right there, these players are pretty small and they're still getting that ball up over my hand. And the way they're doing that is by getting that arc on the shot. And that's the number one thing that I coach, is getting arc on the shot and not just making shots that's flat. So right here, I have a 9-year-old Joshua. And as you can see, he's really skilled at getting that ball up and over. Right here is the ladders. This is another important drill for young players. It's a lot to do with footwork, so you really have to make sure you're going through. Right there, he was going through kind of slow, but as you can see right here, Davion is speeding through the ladders and he's going really fast, and this is really critical to the footwork of a player. So right now we have Joshua, who really needs to work on that footwork. That's not how you go through the ladder. So Davion is doing it just right, coming right out of those ladders and stepping into his shot the right way. And right here, he's just playing around a little bit. It's important to allow the players to be free and to be creative with the ball. Right here, we're practicing on kind of getting around the high foot of the defender. So the cone is here, and the cone is actually the high foot of the defender. So when I have that cone right there, I tell the players, okay, this is the high foot of your defender. How are you going to pass them up? So don't think about that as just a single cone. That's actually the high foot of a defender. And as you can see, they're trying to go right, left, back and forward to pass up that defender right there and then get themselves open for a layup. Okay. So right now, I really like what I'm seeing because the players are being creative. Okay, here's our dribbling, and it's just behind the back. And this is an important one. This is Clint. This is one of my young players that I haven't seen in a while. And he's going through the legs, kind of showing me a little bit of the stuff that I taught him a long time ago. And I see that he has done really good with working on some of his ball handling. And then we do crossovers after we go through the legs. And remember, when you go through the legs, to hop through. Don't just stand still. Okay, and this is a really, really cool drill. I got this drill from Ty Lawson. Just the cone part I got from Ty Lawson, with keeping the cones set up straight like that. That's really important. A lot of people try to angle their cones, and I used to do that a lot. But now I'm doing the straight cones and just having the players learn how to switch hands and getting around it. But the important part of this drill is actually the contact portion. This right here is really crucial to young players' development. It's important to start hitting them with the pad as early as possible. And the reason you want to do that is just to get them used to the physicality of the sport of basketball. Basketball is a contact sport. It's not a sport where you can't expect to get touched. You have to expect to get touched. And how you deal with that is important to how you finish around the basket. So if you shy away from contact and don't go into the pad, that's not good. You have to go into the contact and let the defense know that you are going for the contact. As you can see, he made that one right there, and that's important because obviously if the defense finds out that you don't like contact or that you don't want to be touched, all they're going to do is foul you.